I know this is a different type of video than I've ever done before, but it's something I've been thinking about doing for a while now, so I might as well just do it. So you guys can tell by the title of this video what the video is going to be about, but I want to focus mainly on ranked, or competitive as it's called in Overwatch. This is the primary reason on why you shouldn't play. We're going to be focusing on that the most. There's a lot of different arguments that can be made for quick play. At the end of the day, I just want to leave quick play as whatever. You know, it is what it is, as they say. But in competitive, it's a different situation. You're locked in for 10 to 20 minutes, maybe even 30, depending on how long or how the game goes, you know, overtime and everything included. So that's a commitment, you know. Up to half an hour of your time is a huge commitment. And it gets even higher, you know, the higher the rank that you get. You know, the games get harder, they get longer, etc., etc. So that being said, it becomes unworth your time once you get to the higher rank, or even in lower ranks. I mean, I know a lot of bronze players that are stuck there, and a lot of the times it's not even their fault. It's just that the matchmaking sucks. Okay, that's the first reason we're gonna talk about, is matchmaking sucks. But all right, and I'm sure everyone knows that. If you've been playing Overwatch at all, you know that the matchmaking is garbage. I've been playing every single day this past week, and I've gotten paired up with 4 bronze players versus a team of grandmasters and top 500 players in competitive. That made absolutely no sense, to put me on a team of bronze versus a team of top 500 and grandmasters. Like, no, that does not make sense. And so I lost, you know, I lost that game. You know, there was nothing you could do about it. That being said, you know, there's plenty of other examples. There were some games where I got with silvers and golds versus diamonds and grandmasters. Like, you know, the gap in division is incredibly obvious, to the point where I question how this could even be possible from a matchmaking standard, you know. And so I like to always compare Overwatch to Siege in a way, because it's a 5v5 thing, you know, it's heavily team reliant, etc., etc. But at least in Siege, they have a better time matchmaking, and they have better rewards, better incentive, and they have better penalties. For throwing a game in Overwatch, you just get a slap on the wrist. You don't get any penalty for throwing or playing like garbage or leaving. You get like a 10-minute ban, maybe 10, 20. But in Siege, you could even get a year ban, bro. Like, if you mess up on Siege, that's your life, dude. And of course, you can make Smurf accounts, etc., etc. So, you know, the problem will never 100% be solved, but you can mitigate it, okay? And so one of the ways that I feel they should mitigate it is penalizing people in various ways. And another thing is give greater incentive to stay in those games and play those games, you know. I've seen support players carry extremely hard, yet they lose and they demote. I've seen tank players put the entire team on their back and they still lose close game after half an hour, and they still demote. I think those players should at least have some leeway, and maybe not demote, stay in the same rank, or maybe even rank up, depending on like the stats of the individual player. I get it's a team game, but at the same time, if there's no incentive, there's always someone that's gonna throw the game. You know, just this week I've had multiple times where people join up in comp and they openly admit in chat or comms that they're going to throw, or that they just got on to mess around, and they know they can do that because there's no real penalty to doing that in Overwatch. A lot of people can argue that there's reporting, but when does reporting actually work? It's really slow to work, and most of the time it only really works when let's say you encounter a cheater, right? If people mass report them, the cheater usually gets banned fairly quickly in comparison to, let's say, someone that's throwing a game or someone that's being toxic in chat, right? And so at the end of the day, you shouldn't play Overwatch if you're trying to look for a competitive or ranked experience, because it's not here. It's just never going to be here. And if you are, and you don't care about anything I just said, I at least suggest that you find 1 to 2 friends to play with, maybe on different roles, so you can have a tank, someone be DPS, someone be support, and you know that each role has somewhat dependability or reliability. Like, you know they're gonna do their part, right? Because if not, you know, 5 times out of 10 you're gonna find yourself getting put with, I don't know, like me, a full team of bronze in high plat for no reason. That makes no sense. Or you're gonna find yourself with people in your own rank but throwing the game because there's no real penalty. And so, you know, out of those 2 reasons, I suggest people not to play this game. If you're just looking to pass some time while, I don't know, another game updates, or maybe you got banned on another game like for like a day, sure, hey, go play Overwatch, that's fine. But for competitive, it's just not there, and it's not rewarding. The incentive, again, I'm gonna compare it to Siege. Siege every season has a different theme, different character. The character does decently well in the season, maybe even better than expected. They become meta, and their theme becomes the reward for the end of season. You know, I believe one of the rewards they had was like astronaut theme, like outer space, and they had different charms for different ranks. The base charm looked bland, super bland, but once you get into plat or even diamond rank or champion, the charm would like be animated and shine, and it would just be so vibrant. And anyone who would spectate you, or anyone that would come in contact with you, would know, like, damn, this dude made champion. He has a sick charm. Or even if they don't know what rank that is, they know that charm is sick, so they have to be high rank. You know, and it gives people the incentive. Maybe I should try so that I can get this charm, you know, this season, because I really like the charm. And so people will likely throw less, right? And so, like I said, Siege is a really good incentive for players to actually play the game. They have various penalties. I've seen people get banned for a whole year. I myself got banned for a week. I was messing around on a Smurf account, but I'm not toxic like that. Anyways, so yeah, those are the reasons why you shouldn't play Overwatch, and reasons how I would fix the problems. To those of you who stuck around long enough, thank you so much for sticking around. Really means a lot. I haven't made a video like this before, and I don't know if people would like making a video like me making videos like this. As always, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this video, if there's anything I missed or any good points I had. I don't know. I'll try to reply if I can. I'll obviously read them. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.